National's unprecedented war chest from rich list donors, why economists are predicting a later than expected recession, and round 2, just how much rain is Gisborne in for? Te Maria, I'm Sheree Kinnear, and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. The National Party may start election year with a $2.3 million war chest raised from 24 big donors in 2022. It's more money from large donors in 1 year than Labour has raised in nearly a decade. Most of National's funds are thanks to a fundraising blitz from former Deputy Leader Paula Bennett, who tapped rich listers, including New Zealand's wealthiest man, for as much as $250,000 each last year. Labour has declared just $150,000 in large donations, according to Electoral Commission records. The recession many businesses are worried about could start later than expected. The Reserve Bank is predicting a shallow recession is likely to hit about halfway through the year as it continues to hike the official cash rate to rein in inflation. New forecasts from Westpac suggest higher mortgage rates will ripple through the economy, forcing households to rein back spending. Senior economist Satish Ranchod says the recession might not hit until later in the year.
Extending into the early part of 2024, and that resulting slowdown in economic growth is likely to see the unemployment rate trending higher over the next couple of years.
Meanwhile, business leaders aren't surprised by record low business confidence. New figures show confidence is at its lowest point since records began more than half a century ago. Almost 3/4 of businesses expect conditions to worsen in the coming months. Residents of the Gisborne district have been warned to hunker down for another destructive storm. A heavy rain warning is in effect for the area north of Tolaka Bay from about this afternoon until early tomorrow morning. Waka Kotahi says State Highway 35 between Tolaka Bay and Hicks Bay could be closed again at short notice. Cyclone hail drenched the region with about 300 millimetres of rain in some areas. Met Service says 70 to 90 millimetres of rain is expected in the warning area, peaking at 10 to 15 millimetres of rain an hour. An environmental activist, Greta Thunberg, has been detained by police during an eco-protest in a German village. The 20-year-old has been taking part in demonstrations against the demolition of a village, which is due to be cleared to make way for the expansion of a nearby coal mine. Local police say it's the second time the Swedish activist has been moved on by officers this week. They've told Sky News the activist wasn't arrested but was carried away and is now being held along with other protesters for identification.
They should stop what's happening here immediately, stop the destruction and ensure climate justice for everyone.
And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more stories and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here. And head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.